Okay, unlike Gibo, JC De Los Reyes will support prosecution. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I will use my moral influence to explain to the people and to convince Congress not to allow such a situation where she is Speaker.
Hey, Joy, you described his position as weak.
Very weak. I mean, of course, everybody knows that there can be no meddling, or there should not be any meddling by the executive in the judicial process. And of course, everybody knows that whoever is charged or prosecuted will be given due process. So you don't have to stress that anymore. And his moral influence statement, quite naive. I'm sorry.
And for that, a score of?
No shade.
No shade. And you, Barry?
Well, anybody who thinks that moral influence will be enough to support a successful prosecution obviously doesn't know anything about the way that the Philippine judicial process works in this case. But, you know, I gave him some points for sincerity. So, you know, I gave him a quarter shade.
Okay, a quarter shade and no shade. And finally, we have Senator Jamie Madrigal, who is also in favor of prosecution.
Unang-una, we have to have a fair Secretary of Justice. Hindi yung kagaya ng Secretary of Injustice na linalagay niya. Na yun, gusto niya i-control ang Supreme Court. Have an ombudsman, kagaya ng magagaling na mga attorney dito.
In this whole corruption and prosecution issue, but I'm not very sure that she appreciates so much the politics involved and also how effectively she would be able to mobilize support for her government if she ever wins the presidency. She doesn't look very popular and also quite isolated.
In this particular issue, you gave her a
half shade.
A half shade, which both of you did, right? She really tells it like it is, doesn't she? So thank you very much, Barry and Joy, for joining us tonight. Before we go, we encourage you to use the internet to read up on your candidates. An online platform you can visit is the website of Watch Out When Women Vote, a project of the UP Center for Women's Studies and the UP College of Law. The site puts together links to the platform of candidates on issues like women, the informal sector, and the environment. It also features winners and losers. They named Akbayan Representative Risa Ontiveros Barakel as winner of the week for promising to push for the RH bill if elected senator. Their loser of the week is Councilor JC De Los Reyes for saying he will block the passage of the bill. Join us again next week as we check your candidate stand on campaign finance and spending. I'm Cheche Lazaro. Thank you for joining us on Platform. We'll see you again next week. Good night.